Hey there, Brian Hutchison, Global Career Guy, back with episode 63, and I am here with...
Tomas Sprlak from Slovakia.
From Slovakia. And I really wanted to do an interview with you, Tomas, because you were just talking about having purchased an ethics book from NCDA, of which I sit on the board, and you were talking about how you were basically developing professional career counselors in Slovakia. So tell me a little bit about where your country's at with the profession.
Yeah, Slovakia is a country with a long tradition of career guidance. Unfortunately, that's a country that underwent important reforms in the 90s. And today, career guidance, unfortunately, is seen by the government as a luxury. So we are in a field that is developing rapidly, but mostly based on local community-based initiatives. So what we are doing currently, we are developing a quality standard and accreditation system for career guidance counselors, and it has been we were picking resources here and there to get inspiration from different countries.
Wow.
And we found this resource on the website, and it's been excellent.
Yeah, so tell me about your work. What do you do?
I'm working for our National Labour Office, and I work in a team that is responsible for development of guidance services for unemployed people. So we work a lot with low-skilled, work a lot on basic skills development and stuff like that.
Yeah. And tell me, like, why is that the right career for you? What does it do for you?
So I'm a trained psychologist, and I discovered career guidance by chance in France because my wife is French. And today I feel that it is an occupation that gives you a really gratifying and energizing mission because through your work you can empower people and help them find the best way to use their talents and contribute to the society and lead a meaningful life.
Excellent. And so without naming any names, of course, like what is, like if you had the one client that sort of changed you, like impacted you because you had successful work, could you tell me about them?
Yeah, it's a bizarre story. I had one of my first clients was a man in his late 50s. And this was in France, and I was a beginning counselor, beginner. So I was sort of holding on my methods and tools and questionnaires and tests. And after the first meeting, we just discussed what this was about. This is a skills audit approach, bilan de compétences in France, and he understood everything. And there's a report at the end of the process with career goals and strengths and competencies. And for the second session, he came with this report already filled in. Because he told me, I'm just here because the labor office sent me and I had to do it. And this was so liberating for me because we had time to discuss. There was no deliverables that you had to prepare, and you could move outside of the boundaries, and this was a very liberating experience.
Yeah, so you basically refound the counseling and career counseling, right?
Exactly.
So many of us, I think, have that experience, right? We our training maybe feels like a box, as you say, or a trap that we're stuck in. And we find we do better work when we're liberated, I think.
Exactly.
So, okay, last question. Why should I come visit Slovakia? What will pull me there?
Okay, so it's a very young and dynamic country that is in development, and everything needs to be constructed there, including career guidance system. So why should you come? Because food is excellent, and beer is even more excellent.
He took a look at my my stomach and knew that food would be the way to get me there. So, okay, well, thank you so much for this time. I'm so glad that we did this. Brian Hutchison, episode 62, signing off. Let's keep the conversation going about career all over the world. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.